Good evening, all. Welcome to Prakash Tutorials. As you all know, in first week of September, there will be examination for our BCom students in Bangalore University. So I just thought I'll just do some revision of cost accounting. So today we will see like basic. Again, I'll attach this document in the link below. So you can go through it. But overall, I can just explain within 30 minutes, I believe. Fine. So I believe you have studied in your last semester what is cost accounting, and cost sheet. So the first chapter is almost the theory, like basic. You have to understand what is costing, what are the types of cost, and everything. Then we will move on to the cost sheet, preparation of cost sheet. So first, we have to understand what is cost. I guess you all must have heard the word cost. Cost is something which is an expenditure. It may be actual or notional expenditure. Any amount, any expenditure you have incurred for producing a product or producing a service. That expenditure is called as cost. Okay, so it's a like value of money when you are producing a product or service, when you are delivering a service. So whatever you have incurred the expenditure, that is cost. So now we have to understand costing, right? So costing, it's a process. It's a process, like the steps are included, how to ascertain the cost, what are the types, and everything. That is costing. How to ascertain the cost, the technique or the process is called as costing. Next is cost accounting. Cost accounting, sorry. Cost accounting is a process where you actually calculate like how much you have incurred for the labor, how much you have incurred for the materials, and what are the services, what are the products, the cost relating to all the objects, all the activities, and you're maintaining in certain way how much you must have spent, right? So all these, how much you have spent, what is the cost of material, what is the cost of service, product, or any other activity, the assessing of that process is called as cost accounting. So now, in brief, we'll just see the type of accounting. First is financial accounting, second one is cost accounting, and the third one is management accounting. Financial accounting, I believe you have studied since your PUC first year, second year, and even in BCom first years. So financial accounting is a account where you maintain your day-to-day transactions. How much you have made sales, how much raw material you purchased, what's the stock, what is the like debtor amount, creditor amount, preparing the ledgers, preparing the trial balance sheet. All these will comes under your financial accounting. In cost accounting, as we just said like 2 minutes before, how much you spend for your material, how much you spend for your labor, maybe selling, administration, all these things. Okay. So if you are producing a product or you're delivering any services, how much cost you have incurred for that, studying that, and what are the types of incentives, how to reconcile the financial statement with the cost accounting. So we will study almost everything related to cost accounting. And next is management accounting. Management accounting is purely like it will help the management to take some particular decisions. So it includes from every aspects like financial, cost, some cash flows, fund flows. Based on that, the management is taking decisions. So those things will come under your management accounting. The objectives are cost measurement. The first one is cost measurement and analysis. So here, cost accounting main motto, main objective is to measure the cost of various products, various services accurately. So when we study the cost sheet, okay, then you come to know this cost sheet includes the labor cost, even the material cost, right? Direct and indirect cost. So it is easy when we prepare or when we use this cost accounting in our organization, it is helpful to ascertain the accurate expenditure or accurate cost for the produced goods and produced services. Second thing is it helps in controlling the cost. The second objective and one of the most important objective of cost accounting is to control the cost. See, when we prepare the cost sheet, those are like how much we have spent on labor, how much we have spent on MD salary, how much we have spent on advertising, right? So almost everything related to that product, that particular product. So when we come to know how much we spent on a particular thing, then it is easy for us to check, is it really necessary? Is it really necessary to spend so much amount on that particular thing? If you take example, if your company is a new company, your product is a new product, so you're spending say 1 lakh on advertisement. When like year passes, so maybe you're on your 4th or 5th year, so the advertisement may not be much needed, right? So in that case, you can control or you can reduce the cost of that advertising. How you come to know that? When you prepare the cost sheet or when you maintain the cost accounting, you come to know how to control the cost on a particular thing. And next is profit planning and pricing. Again, I'll just say when we prepare the cost sheet, we come to know what is the cost of production of that particular product or service, right? So when we come to know what is the cost of that cost of production, then we can ascertain how much profit we are keeping, like how much percentage we are keeping as a profit. Once we calculate the profit, then we can fix the price, like your cost of production plus profit, so the total or the mean selling price. So it will help you to ascertain the profit planning and pricing. Next is budgeting and forecasting. Budgeting and forecasting. Budget or forecast is nothing but what you do? You plan. Forecasting is you're planning, right? You're planning for something based on the maybe historical data. Based on the historical data, like we have spent 10,000 on that particular product. So based on that, I'm forecasting this month, I may spend or I may incur maybe extra 2,000 as a labor because of some crisis in the labor. So when I budget or when I forecast, right? Forecast is nothing but planning, right? So when you forecast, you need to understand what is the cost, what is the revenue. It may be historical, it may be like current situation. You're going to evaluate the cost, revenue, and everything. Then you plan, then you budget. Next is performance evaluation. Once we budget and forecast, next thing is you're comparing those things. You're comparing forecasted and actual performance. Okay, so it may be department-wise, product-wise, project-wise. You're comparing and evaluating based on the performance. So cost accounting definitely will help you in the evaluation of the performance. Next is resource allocation. So resource allocation, it will give management the information, detailed information, right? If you remember, like when we prepare the cost sheet, we come to know how much we spent on which department and how much we are getting, because at the last we will get the profit as well as selling prices. So when we come to know the detailed information related to cost, then it will help the management to take decisions related to investment, expansion, or any resource optimization, anything. Okay, so allocation of the resources, like available resources, how you're going to allocate it, that information you will get through the cost account. Next is this decision making. Cost accounting provides the relevant data, relevant informations. So it will help in planning of a product or any improvements in the process, initiation with the improvement of any process. It will help in that case. Next is inventory valuation. Cost accounting, definitely, we will study that also. It will help you how accurately you can evaluate the inventory. There are many methods. In coming videos, we will see that, like how to evaluate this, like how to prepare the store ledger, how to maintain the stock level. So these things will help through your cost account. Cost reduction and improvement of efficiency. So when we know, okay, through analysis of cost data, the available cost data, we can reduce the cost, which we have discussed with the example of advertisement. So we can reduce the cost and improve the efficiency through in this competitive world. Next is operational analysis. Of operational analysis, like when you produce a product, through your cost accounting, it will help. Is there any wastage of material, wastage of labor? Are there any opportunities to improve the efficiency? Those things will be, you can easily evaluate or easily enact to that through the cost accounting. And last is contract and project management. In industries where projects and contracts are common, the cost accounting helps in estimating, tracking, controlling when it is possible, when you're evaluating the performance standard with the like standard is nothing but budgeted with the actual performance. So overall, your cost accounting provides a very good information where organization can take the decision related to their financial operations or any like day-to-day operational efficiency. So it will overall help. Your cost accounting will overall help. Thank you, everyone. Please share, subscribe, and like the video. Thank you very much.